Hi and welcome to my channel. So in today's video we are going to learn how to turn a verb into a noun. We will also learn how to use a noun-less verb in different cases. So that means we are getting to know when we have to add Mr. or a Mr, misen, misesta or miseste, and misen with a double E to our noun-less verb. Later on we'll also learn about two important sentence structures, how to form a sentence that combines the Minen form plus the verb olla plus an adjective. And the second one is how to form a sentence that includes an object which refers to the Minen verb. Then we'll carry on with learning how to form questions, and at the very end of this video we are going to recap quickly again when to use Minen, Mr and Misesta in a sentence. So let's start right away with our first topic, how to turn a verb into a noun. So when we want to form a verb into a noun, we have to follow three different steps. Let's take for example the verb laula, which means to sing. So the first step we have to do here is to form the infinitive verb to the third person plural, which is the he form. So this would be here he laulavat, which means they sing. Now in our second step we only focus on laulavat. Here we have to remove either the vat or vet ending. In this example it's the vat ending, so we receive laula. Then in our third step we add minen. So that means we have laula plus minen is laulaminen. Laulaminen is now our noun-less verb. And that's already all we need to know when we want to turn a verb into a noun. Now, the noun-less verb can also appear in different cases. Now let's go through some Mr or Mr examples. Matti harrastaa laulamista means Matti enjoys singing. Here we use the Mr form because of the verb harrastaa, which means to be engaged into a hobby or to enjoy a certain hobby. Now, since harrastaa is a partitive verb, our noun-less verb has to appear in the partitive case. So, laulamista is the partitive case of the noun-less verb laulaminen. So that is why we say Matti harrastaa laulamista. Matti enjoys singing. Let's do another example. Leena rakastaa matkustamista means Lena loves traveling. So also here we have to use the Mr form because of the partitive verb rakastaa, which means to love. So matkustamista is the partitive of the noun-less verb matkustaminen. So let's repeat. Leena rakastaa matkustamista. Lena loves traveling. One more example. Minä jatkan tekstin lukemista means I will continue reading the text. So here we have again the Mr form because of the verb jatkaa, which means to continue. And lukemista is the partitive of the noun-less verb lukeminen. So this is why we say Minä jatkan tekstin lukemista. I continue reading the text. Now let's move on with some misen examples. He aloittavat koulun rakentamisen maanantaina means they start building the school on Monday. So here we have rakentamisen. We use the misen form because of the verb aloittaa, which means to start or to begin. So let's repeat. He aloittavat koulun rakentamisen maanantaina. They start building the school on Monday. Laura lopetti lukemisen means Laura stopped reading. So here we use the misen form because of the verb lopettaa, which means to stop or to end. So let's repeat. Laura lopetti lukemisen. Laura stopped reading. Now let's move on to our next topic. When do we have to use the misesta or misesta ending? Here's one example. Minä pidän tanssimisesta. I like dancing. So here we use the misesta form because of the verb pitää, which here means to like. The verb pitää requires the elative case. So that is why we say tanssimisesta. It's the elative case of the noun-less verb tanssiminen. So let's repeat. Minä pidän tanssimisesta. I like dancing. Next one. Minä nautin metsässä kävelemisestä means I enjoy walking in the forest. So here we use the misesta form because of the verb nautia, which means to enjoy. Nautia also requires the elative case, so that is why we say kävelemisestä. It's the elative case of the nominalized verb kävele minen. So let's repeat. Minä nautin metsässä kävelemisestä, meaning I enjoy walking in the forest. One interesting fact about the verb nautia is when we say nautin, it can either mean the first person singular present tense of the verb nautia, which would mean I enjoy, or the first person singular past tense, which would mean I enjoyed. They look the same, so you always gotta look here at the context. Now let's move on to a Misen example. Olen kyllästynyt matkustamiseen means I'm tired of traveling. Because of the verb kyllästyä, we need the elative case of the nominalized verb matkustaminen, which is why we say matkustamiseen. So let's repeat. Olen kyllästynyt matkustamiseen, meaning I'm tired of traveling. Let's carry on with some sentence structures. In this one, we are going to learn how to use the structure minen plus olla plus adjective in a sentence. Here's one example. Laulaminen on ihanaa means singing is wonderful. So here we have laulaminen, which is our nominalized verb. It has the minen form. Then we have on, which is the third person singular present tense of the verb olla, which means to be. And then we have ihanaa, which is our adjective in the partitive case. So that is why we say laulaminen on ihanaa, meaning singing is wonderful. One more example, tanssiminen on hauskaa means dancing is fun. So tanssiminen is our nominalized verb, which means dancing. Then on comes from olla and hauskaa is our adjective in the partitive case. So let's repeat. Tanssiminen on hauskaa. Dancing is fun. Now after the second sentence structure, how to form a sentence where the object is referring to the minen verb. Here's one example. Kitaran soittaminen on kivaa means playing the guitar is nice. So what happens here? Our object, which is the guitar in Finnish, kitara, refers to our minen verb, which is soittaminen here. In English, playing. And when the object is referring to the minen verb, then it has to stand in the genitive case. So that is why we say kitaran. It's the genitive case of the noun kitara. So let's quickly analyze this example word by word. Kitaran soittaminen on kivaa. Kitaran, object in genitive. Soittaminen, our minen verb. On means is, and then kivaa, our adjective in the partitive case, meaning nice. So let's repeat. Kitaran soittaminen on kivaa. Playing the guitar is nice. Here's another example. Television katsominen on hauskaa means watching television is fun. Our object here is the TV. In Finnish, televisio. And this one has to stand in the genitive case because it's referring to our minen verb, which is here katsominen. So that is why televisio becomes television. The N at the end is the genitive marker and hauskaa is our adjective in the partitive case. Let's repeat. Television katsominen on hauskaa. Watching television is fun. Now let's learn how to form questions. Here's one example. Onko kahvilassa istuminen sinusta mukavaa? Means, is sitting in a coffee shop pleasant for you? So here we use the minen form because we don't have to change the case in the sentence. So onko means is. The ko here is a question marker. Kahvilassa is the inessive case of kahvila, meaning coffee shop. Istuminen is the nominalized verb of istua, which means to sit, and sinusta here means to your opinion. Then we also have mukava, which means pleasant, standing here in the partitive case. So let's repeat. Onko kahvilassa istuminen sinusta mukavaa? Meaning, is sitting in a coffee shop pleasant for you? Now we can ask the same question differently. Pidätkö kahvilassa istumisesta? In English, do you like sitting in a coffee shop? So here we use the misesta form because of our verb pitää, which means to like. So pidätkö means do you like? Kahvilassa means in a coffee shop. inessive case. And istumisesta is the elative case of the nominalized verb istuminen. So let's repeat. Pidätkö kahvilassa istumisesta? In English, do you like sitting in a coffee shop? We arrived already at our summary, where we have 3 sentences, one using Minen, then mistä and misesta. Minusta gitaran soittaminen on kivaa means, in my opinion, playing the guitar is nice. Minusta here, in this context, means, in my opinion. Gitaran soittaminen means playing the guitar. Here the guitar is our object, which refers to the Minen verb, which is soittaminen. And then we have kiva as our adjective, which is standing in the partitive case. Next one. Minä rakastan gitaran soittamista means I love playing the guitar. Here our verb is rakastaa, which is a partitive verb. So that means we have to use the mistä ending. So, soittamista is the partitive of the nominalized verb soittaminen. And our last one, minä nautin gitaran soittamisesta means I enjoy playing the guitar. Here we use the misesta ending because of the verb nautia, which requires the elative case of the nominalized verb soittaminen. So that's it for today. I hope this video helped you. If you like it and want to learn more Finnish, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.